Hello, everyone, and welcome to this recording of our kindergarten orientation. We understand that a lot of people may not have been available on our original evening on June 3rd, so we thought it would be good to put together a video of the exact presentation that was made to the parents live that evening. My name is Joseph McCora, and I am the very proud principal of Bronxville Elementary School. It truly is a wonderful place to send your children each and every day. We promise that they will get not only a top-notch education, but that we will care and love them every single day as if they were our own children. You've made the right choice in Bronxville. One of the many aspects of Bronxville and what is considered to be our guiding star is the Bronxville Promise. The Bronxville Promise is the tenets of all we do here at our elementary school, middle, and high school. The idea is to foster students that will lead, engage the world, innovate, and think critically. This is the goal for all children who are graduates of Bronxville, and this is something that we begin fostering and bringing forward from the moment they come into our school in kindergarten. With your help and our teamwork together, we will have an incredibly successful student and an incredibly successful and ready for the world person when their time at Bronxville comes to an end. So I want to welcome all of our wonderful families. This is the Bronxville Elementary School class of 2028, which makes them the Bronxville Middle School class of 2031 and the Bronxville High School class of 2035. Hard to think that far in the future, but it's worth mentioning, and you'd be surprised how quick time flies. You know, I further want to just express our thanks as the Bronxville Elementary School community for trusting us with that which is so special for all of you, and that is your child. And we take that very seriously as a sacred trust, and we're going to work with you together for the success of your child each and every day. I want to give you an idea of a typical day of kindergarten. So 8:30 to 8:40 is what's considered our morning meeting. The children will be in the classroom and they'll gather and they will have a morning meeting with their teacher where the teacher will speak about the day and what will be happening on that day. From 8:40 to 9 o'clock, we could be working on phonics. From 9 to 9:30, reading workshop. 9:35 to 10, it's time for a little snack, a little recess. 10:05 to 10:35, we'll do some writing. 10:40 to 11:10, where we have our I block and centers. And this is where students who may require a little additional support will be taken out of the class, and teachers will work with the students that are remaining in the class in different centers. No new information will be taught during this time, but it's a good opportunity to catch students up and work with students and differentiate whether it's at the highest level and challenging students or modifying lessons to work with students that might be struggling a little bit. It's a very valuable piece of time. We have a 1 hour lunch recess block, 11:15 to 12:15. The students will take a little break, a well-deserved break. From 12:20 to 12:30, the teacher will re-engage the students with a read aloud. 12:35 to 1:15, we'll work on some mathematics. 1:20 to 2 o'clock or 2:20 will be specials time, where they'll be taking everything from physical education to art to music, technology, and science. 2:05 to 2:35 will be some social studies, some shared reading or shared writing. 2:40 to 2:50 is pack up time, and then we make our way to dismissal. So we spoke to you about some of the subject areas that the students would be working with, and just talk about reading workshop a little bit with that. And that requires where the teacher will have a little bit of a mini lesson with the reading skill and strategy. There also could be some independent reading going on, as well as some sharing out on what's been read. In the independent reading part, there's obviously letter sound recognition, working with sight words, independent reading levels, depending on the student's level. And again, it's a great way to begin our day, and it's a great way to enhance students' love and knowledge of literacy. This is what reading workshop looks like in a given day in the kindergarten setting. We then have a great emphasis on phonics, fun and interactive daily lessons, primary focus on CVC words. And that's a fancy way of saying words that start out with a consonant, then have a vowel, and then end with a consonant. So good words that I always like to bring up to parents is a word like cat and a word like dog are good examples of CVC words. We also work with digraphs and blends. We always connect everything to the reading and writing programs that we're working on. And again, we practice and we assess to see where students are at different levels. In our read aloud, we have, as you can see here, a picture of one of our kindergarten teachers doing a read aloud. It's collaborative text-based discussions, and it's opportunities for teachers to model strategies for reading. Writing workshop is, obviously it's kind of self-explanatory, but it starts where it's really enhancing students' abilities to write. And we start out with a mini lesson with a writing skill or strategy across different genres. We then go into some independent writing where students work on sight words. They use of beginning, middle, and ending sounds, small groups and one-on-one conferences with the teacher, ongoing assessment, and then sharing our writing with the rest of the class. This is what writing workshop can look like. In math, we focus on, our program is the Singapore Math, which is an emphasis on number sense. We also emphasize facts within a 10 frame and math games as well. Singapore Math is really a phenomenal program, and it allows our students to begin to essentially think like mathematicians, looking at concrete, abstract, and being able to, just come up with mathematical solutions and to think like that mathematician. We also do a lot of work with Greg Tang, who's a math expert and someone that works very closely with Bronxville. And it really sets a great foundation. The idea of kindergarten is setting those foundations for students so that they can build and work on complicated math problems as they get older. We have a wide array of specials, a wide array that we are very proud of. Students take art within their schedule. They take music. They also take physical education, obviously, science, which is a lot of hands-on experimental science. We have 2 science teachers that work with our students from kindergarten to 5. They actually experience a science lab. And as you can see, it's a lot of hands-on scientific experimental work, and it really enhances that love of science. We have a great library, Makerspace area. The students work on everything from learning how to obtain different literary writings, readings that they want to explore a little more. And obviously, as you're seeing, we have Makerspace activities as well for the children that we definitely will be looking forward to continuing as we move forward. We have a K-5 technology program that focuses on coding, and it is a tremendous program, and you'd be amazed what children at the kindergarten level start working on, and by the time they're in the 5th grade, they're actually writing code. So it's a great program, and it's something very unique, again, to Bronxville. We are very concerned with educating the whole student. We have a C.A.R.E program that is a social emotional learning program based on dialectical behavioral therapy skills. It focuses on emotional regulation, mindfulness, building positive relationships, identity, and empathy. And it's something that really benefits all of our children. We have a great care facilitator named Dr. Vistola, who works with all of the students K through 5. Our character education program is known as the B3 character education program. It creates a whole school positive culture. The core B3 areas that we speak about are being respectful, being responsible, and being safe. It's positive recognition. And one of the ways that we positively recognize our students is through stickers and cards. And we also have B3 assemblies to celebrate the behaviors of our students. And each particular assembly has a theme attached to it. Lunch and recess is always a great time. Students have recess outside always with weather permitting, and students in kindergarten actually eat lunch in the classroom with their classes, and we have classroom aides that supervise the students. We have tremendous celebrations and events that happen with kindergarten. You're seeing our pumpkin patch celebration. This is just some of many. This is where we become super readers, and we celebrate our superheroes and their super reading skills. We have different trips to different venues and genres where students are able to, experience different things as a class and as a grade. We'll mention a few of them. And again, these are some of our Makerspace activities that go on in the classroom. Obviously, this is an example of celebrating 100 days of school. We just finished our chick hatching program, and it was just an incredible experience where we talked about the life cycle of a chick. The students actually had incubators in their classrooms, and they literally went through the entire process of seeing the eggs hatch, seeing the chickens come, and then actually taking care of and tending to the chickens for a number of weeks until they were ready to be sent off to a farm. And today was actually one of the days where the chickens left for the farm, and it was a wonderful day. We have a wonderful Memorial Day assembly. It's a K-12 experience, and our students in kindergarten, one of the great activities they do is their parents come in and we make tie-dye shirts exclusively for the kindergarten students. And here you see them wearing those shirts and enjoying that particular event. And that event actually just recently happened, of course. Some examples of some field trips we've taken in the past: Greenberg Nature Center, Muscle Farm. We take students for storytelling performances, and we make it very easy for parents in terms of being able to pay for trips with online payments for those trips. Just some facts, nuts and bolts. Arrival to school each day, doors open at 8:15. We would tend to ask you to arrive at the Midland Avenue for easy access to the kindergarten classrooms. Classroom doors open at 8:25. Students arriving after 8:30 a.m. do need a late pass from the office. And at dismissal, there is the car line at Midland Avenue where students can be dropped off and also picked up each day. Dismissal is at 2:50 each day sharp, and you will be getting information about the school dismissal manager to communicate your dismissal plan. We have a wonderful Bronxville after school program. It's officially run by our PTA, and it's a phenomenal program where it's based on a lot of enrichment activities for students. It all starts at 2:50 in the afternoon, and it ends at 4 p.m. each day. Courses and options available include sports and games, culinary, art, drama, music, magic, coding, technology, STEM, and world language. Our programs that we will offer in the fall will be released in the summer of 2022. In the winter, it will be released in the fall of 2022. And in the spring, the programs will be released in the winter of 2023. Kindergarten students in the past have done BASC from February to May. We don't have them in the first session, obviously because it's a lot of adjustment for them. But just be advised that if anything like that changed and kindergarten students were able to sign up in the fall session, that we would definitely make sure that we would let you know about that. Infinite Campus and the Parent Portal. Infinite Campus is our online database system. It allows authorized parents and guardians the ability to access school-related information in a real time. So you'd be able to look up a report card, you'd be able to look up your child's schedule, you'd get communications via Infinite Campus as well. It would allow you again to, and it gives us all of the necessary information to contact you in terms of your updated phone numbers, email addresses, emergency contacts, etc. Usernames and passwords will be issued to parents in August. And again, don't worry, a lot of this information will be emailed home to you in advance of the school year. We're just kind of giving you a little bit of a heads up right now. School communications are frequent. Teacher emails and newsletters from class go home frequently. Every Friday, you'll get a principal's message from me. Report cards will be February and June. Parent-teacher conferences are available in November and March. A lot of times people are wondering about class sizes. We average about 20 students in each class per year. We plan for 5 sections, so average of 100 students in a grade and about 20 students in each class. And be assured that each kindergarten class has 1 teacher and 1 teacher aide. We try to really work with our class placement to balance classes. We rely on preschool input and parental class placement forms, which is a Google form that you will receive. If you have not already received it, you will receive it. Callbacks and assessments. So we assess during the first few weeks of school. And the first few weeks of school are half days. We assess for things like letters and sounds, concepts of print, counting, number recognition, and visual perceptual concepts. It just gives us a better chance to get to know your child. And again, the first few weeks of school for kindergarten students are half days with an 11:30 dismissal. So just kindergarten transition and next steps for you. Class placements are available. We start working on them, and we pretty much are trying to have them over by the middle of August. We tidy them up, and you will get word of your child's teacher by the end of August. We have that set up because we have 2 kindergarten visitation days that we'd like you to be aware of. So that would be August 23rd and August 24th. You would make an appointment, and you'll get information on this, to make an appointment to visit with your child's teacher with your child. And it really is a nice one-on-one type of, very intimate, where you'll get to meet your child's teacher and have a little conversation with them. The first day of school is September 6th. We have a half-day schedule again at the beginning of the year, and the first full day of kindergarten will begin September 27th. So we take a lot of time to get to know your child, and it also really does ease that transition. There's no anxiety, and by the time they're at full days, they've been here a few weeks and they're ready to go. In terms of school supplies, we'll be sharing the Value Drugs link with you, which is very easy to access. You would simply click on the link. It would come up right away. You would click that you're a kindergarten parent, and it literally could be one-stop shopping for school supplies if that's something that interests you. And it really is what all the parents do here. We'd love to meet your child and give you all a tour of the school. So we're booking out some days here on June 8th, June 13th, and June 15th. We'd ask you to meet us at the Pondfield entrance, which is the main entrance on Pondfield Road. And the reason we're asking you to meet us there is we want to give you a good look at a lot of the facility, not just our elementary school, but we'd like to show you where the district offices are, where the middle school office is, where the high school office is. And we would obviously concentrate a lot of it on the elementary school, the tour, but we'd like you to see, you're part of a big experience here, and it's a wonderful place. Time slots will be available from 3:30 to 4:15 or 5 o'clock to 5:45. And you'll receive a "You Can Book Me" invitation, and you'd be able to book it online. And again, that tour would be given by me, and I really look forward to spending some time with you. And if your child wants to come with you and you'd like your child to come, that would be great. We'll have a lot of people on some of the tours, so we'll take it one tour at a time, and hopefully it's a great experience for all of you. We have some great emails that we'd like you to have. Mr. Alex Kelly is our school psychologist for kindergarten, first and second grade. His email address is right there, akelly@bronxvilleschool.org. Miss Christine Dowd is all things special education. She's our CPSE chair, cdowd@bronxvilleschool.org. And Miss Samantha Marr, who you've probably had some interactions with already, is our elementary school registrar, and her email address is smaher@bronxvilleschool.org. 3 very important email addresses to have. We have an incredible elementary school council, an incredible PTA. You're in great hands with our PTA, and we would encourage you to get heavily involved with our PTA. Very special group of people. There's a lot of information that's going to come your way from the PTA. They do a lot of things for new families, and a lot of celebrations and a lot of welcome. So you have truly entered a place that is not just about a school. It's a real community and family, and we really want to welcome you to this family. And for some of you watching, we know it may be your last child, or you've had another child before. And for some of you, we know that obviously this is your first child. And we just want to let you know that we are with you every step of the way for your child's safety. I'm very proud to also mention a name to you. Miss Rakia Adams is our assistant principal. She's absolutely amazing and dynamic. And I'm very proud to work on a team with Miss Adams. The teachers here really do care about your children, and it's a great place to be. So welcome to Bronxville. Hope you've enjoyed this little video of our kindergarten orientation. We hope you'll take advantage of a tour. And again, we look forward to starting this relationship, building it, and moving it forward. So to all of you, thank you so much for taking this time to hear our presentation. If you have any questions or concerns, don't hesitate to give us a call. And we wish you all a happy and safe summer ahead. And we look forward to the years ahead that we'll be working together. Take care, everyone, and thank you.